More than a decade ago, Victoria Aspinall had a vision, and this week it came to life as the first residents moved into a housing development she helped plan. Lilium Village has 12 units and includes a 50-space daycare facility, and it's in Regina's heritage neighborhood. The goal is to help low-income single mothers. Victoria is the board president of MayBell Developments, and she joins us now in studio to explain. Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, Adam. Thanks for having me today.
You're very welcome. So we did speak when you were back at the fundraising stage. So how does it feel to have Lilium Village built and ready to go?
It's very exciting to see things come to fruition. It's been a long time coming with not very few hurdles, but we've had a lot of learning experiences and a lot to prepare us going forward for the future as well.
So can you tell us a bit about the development?
The development is a 12-unit development. It is duplexes with a shared backyard space, and each unit is designed to be very dignified in how it presents. So every unit has 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, in-house laundry, and is uniquely designed as well. So, but more important than the housing is the supports that come along with it. So we are looking to really increase and ramp up the number of programmings that we're able to offer now that we have women moving into these homes.
So why did you want to start it?
It actually came from what I call a vision from God. We are a faith-based organization, and we strive to be the hands and feet of Jesus in our community. And that just shows us demonstrating love to those around us. So it started in August of 2015 with a vision, and through prayer and many decisions, we decided that this is what God needs for this city, and we stepped into it.
And a focus of this development is on single mothers and support for them. Can you tell me about that?
So we identified single mothers as being a good demographic for our pilot project because of the need there. And again, we see that need restated in the YWCA's numbers that have come out recently. And just knowing the impact that we can make generationally when we're working with families as well, it made sense to start in this area.
So how do you hope that the Lilium Village can help those numbers? You talked about the YWC numbers that affect the single mothers in this city, and maybe the cycle that can be in poverty. And I think that's one of the goals of this development.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we hope to affect the numbers on a more permanent basis. We have so many wonderful community organizations that are doing the boots on the ground, very initial work. We see ourselves more as being a second stage and looking at creating those permanent habits and permanent community supports for these moms so that when they do come across difficult times again, potentially, as we all do, they have the community supports, they have the family supports that they might need to work through that the second time around.
And you talked about hurdles that you face. So what were some of the hurdles that maybe someone listening to this who's thinking about a similar plan will be able to avoid or sidestep a little bit?
Yeah, and I think for our next project, and we will be doing more, it certainly will be a lot simpler just given the things that have changed in government in that time frame. When we first started this project, we got approval from City Council unanimously in January of 2022, which was fantastic. However, at that point in time, the city had bylaws in place that stated a minimum number of square footage that a tiny home could have, which was 800 square feet. And we were hoping to get smaller than that. So we did a workaround. We did duplexes this time around, hoping for those tiny homes next time. And then, of course, the funding as well. So as we were going through the process with CMHC, things were shifting as we were progressing. At one point in time, we actually were on rented land instead of owned land, which further complicated things. Owning the land is a lot simpler, we know now. So yeah, a few learning curves, but altogether, it's really come together and shaped, and we've seen God's hand working through it all, looking back now.
And how can people that are interested in maybe living in the space or connecting someone who fits the profile into Lilium Village?
We have an intake form on our website. It's a very simple Google form. What's your name? How many kids do you have? What's your contact information? And then our support worker will reach out at that point and further take steps in that application as well. People can also reach out to our support worker, Juliana, directly. Her number is 306-535-7229, and they can text or call her as well.
Victoria, once again, congratulations with this new development, and thanks so much for coming in and telling us about it.
Thank you, Adam.